hearing. And he will let us know if anything turns the other way, if we have to go before the Ethics Commission. I've brought it up to people who are seated on the Ethics Commission and they didn't know anything about it. And basically, when I brought it up to the commissioner that I know on the Ethics Commission many moons ago, I said, hey, is there anything on file about me? And she said, I don't think so. And she said, you're not, they take in like the Barbary Coast lobbyist firm and Blue Sky and these firms that have high-paid political operatives to do their dirty work, and sometimes to do their good work, but mostly to do their dirty work. That's not what anybody here is doing. People are organizing for poor people's rights. And it's so much the reverse of what's happening. And the guy on the phone really got it, and I will keep people posted. We need to work. Exactly, and it's intended to be a community dismantling thing. So what I'm saying is, how dare this fucking millionaire from Georgia come into San Francisco, give federal testimony, and then harass the communities that have been here for 30 years.
Oh, yeah, that's reprehensible.
Yeah, I mean, that's what Martin from the start, you know that.
His own bad energy will bring him down, not us. It'll make us stronger.
Never a good man.
Game on, bitches.
Good.
The dispensaries that are still in question are Bob's, Emmeline's, and I believe Mint Mall is looking for a new location. So we need to keep our radar up. And the other thing is, when stuff like this happens, when people are trying to dismantle communities, especially poor communities working together, they do a lot of things to make people not work together. And one of the things that we have to do is stop the rumor mills, work with our allies, and have this be a call for us to even be more in the public spotlight.
Big time.
And letting people know what Axis of Love is about. So when these things come out, that people aren't confused.
Right.
And they aren't afraid. And they're going, what is this thing going on, right? They're going to know, and they're going to know because of our good work. It is millionaires attacking poor people who are organizing in the community and actually filing things that we should have been filing, like Ethics Commission reports, like going to the SLAP lawyers, etc. And it's to our disadvantage that we didn't know all these routes, but they're teaching us all these routes.
Thanks for that, mate.
Right.
And it's going to reverse.
Oh, big time.
And we're going to have our people say,
and
people are going to know who Bob Martin really is. And the thing is that if you did gain a city permit, we all have to gear up for the fact that we're going to have to do some protests and some rallies and hand out actual truthful information around, just like people do at a Chevron gas station. It's not very different than that. Cannabis is a renewable energy source. It has a lot of funding. So it's like when we need to go around that Chevron of 122 10th Street and let people know that this is a federally cooperative witness that did what he did for money, and let people know that when they're walking in there, they're putting their dollar down for some cannabis, they are paying off a federal government that harassed California for 8 years straight. And do they really want to do that? And most of the times when people get the information and then they realize that they can go to HopeMed or Herbal Relief or all of these other choices, they're just like, oh, why would I even bother going there? But we may need to get into that battle, so just know that it might get a little bit crazier before it gets a little bit softer. We were reinstated officially by the Harvey Milk E-Board, the last E-Board meeting. So that's also a place where we've kind of pushed off the attack, where Lucifer wanted to make sure that I wasn't the chair of the Harvey Milk Cannabis Caucus, which me being the chair of the Harvey Milk Cannabis Caucus has opened a lot of doors of opportunity for poor activists to get involved in the political system.